Hi, Phil here from Nanight Tech, and today we're going to be having a look at the Nanight Tech 2 dive light, canister light. All right, comes in this nice travel case. Okay, and as we open that up, there we go. Start by removing the charger, and let's get our light out. Okay, so this is the Nanight Tech 2. In blue, you have a few different options. You can also get it in red and in black. My preference was the blue. On the canister here, you can see mounting option that's screwed on that easily threads through webbing. Optionally, you can get a different, softer webbing-based one that sits with stainless steel Jubilee bands. Moving over here, we have our cable. Now, I'm using the 120 centimeter default length cable. That's working just fine for me. There is a side mount cable that's 135 centimeters and an optional EO cord addition if you're using a heated vest. Now, there is a new option with this one where you can get a aggro cable, 120 or 135 centimeters, and that ups the depth rating because the cable connection has been what limits the depth rating on these to the standard 100 meters. With the aggro cables, you get 500 meters. So for those of us who love that extra sub 100 diving, that is a pretty handy option to have. Now, on the front here, we have a magnetic switch, all right, to switch the light on. So now the light is on, and if you simply toggle that switch back and forth, you can increase the power and it goes through your 4 light setting. So now I'm on the lowest, and then moving up, that's setting number 2, setting number 3, and setting number 4, which is your 4,000 lumens. Okay, I find this magnetic switch really easy to operate when you're underwater, moving it back and forth, and then when you go all the way to turn it off, it snaps into place. Okay, with this particular light, you have a few different interchangeable lens options. So you can either run it with a 10-degree lens, which will give you, which is good for murky waters, a tighter beam. For the kind of clear waters we have here around the gillies, there's a 35 to 55 degree option. It's more of a floodlight style, and then you can even get the 120 degree video light option for those who would like that as well. Now, if we look at the handle, this one's got the soft Goodman handle on it. So you just thread your, thread your arm through the strap, get the soft Goodman on like that, and then just tighten her up. Okay. And with this nice little light head, I find that the soft Goodman works really, really well for me. You also have, and it does come with it, titanium Goodman handle as well. I generally, if I'm diving very warm water and I'm not using gloves, I prefer the soft Goodman. And then when I use gloves, sometimes I find the titanium Goodman to be better. But honestly, they both work great. I jump back and forth between them. So, and you'll get your chance to try both as well. Very easy to switch out. Now, the color is about 6,000 kelvins. And as I said earlier, you get a 100 meter max depth on it with the standard cable, or if you upgrade the cable to the aggro cables, you'll get your 500 meters. Now, regarding to burn times with the different levels, if you're on level 4, which would be the brightest, 4,000 lumens, you get 3 hours and 10 minutes. If you drop that down to level 3, you'll get 5 hours. At level 2, you'll get 7 hours, and at level 1, you'll get 12 hours. Now, they do have a built-in safety feature, so if the battery starts running low, then it will automatically switch down to a lower safety level to give you an extra couple hours of burn time. Okay? Now, this particular Tech 2, as I got it a couple of years ago, is without the charging port. So maybe you've seen in another video that I've done for the C3, there was a port there. So that port is optional. You can get them to put that in, and then you'd use the charger without this little add-on. When you have it without the port, you have the add-on, and I'll just show you quickly. You just unscrew the canister from the body, like so. And Battery slides out, and then you'll plug your charger in right there, okay? With the cable extender that we have. Double O-rings that make for a nice seal, as long as you're a little bit gentle. This part of the light is plastic and we're screwing into aluminium, so you want to be a little bit careful as you get it into position for the threads. And just keep those O-rings nice and greased up, and I've never had any issues with them. It makes for a nice seal, and it's quite easy to open and close. You similarly have then the option to open the light head if you're going to be, well, in this case you can just slide the handle off the front, but that's if you're changing out the lenses. So this screws off in the same way. So a fantastic little light. Had some great use of this in Truck Lagoon last year. Hoping to use it there again this year. Yeah, thank you very much for your time.